Hey guys, Ponce here on the PBE, here to talk to you guys about some changes they've made to Recurve bow. Now, as I've mentioned before, typically when I make these videos, I find sort of item balance changes a lot more interesting than champion balance changes, because items sort of affect a wider swath of things at once, usually. Now, this isn't the biggest change ever, but basically what they've done is they've turned Recurve bow into something that builds out of 2 daggers, so there's sort of a step before it, which sort of makes it's in line with what Riot's been doing with their items. A lot of these sort of not really expensive items, but things that aren't dirt cheap, are getting sort of this sort of really cheap item step, sort of like they did with chain vest and Negatron cloak, and just sort of stuff like that. So just going back to the Recurve bow, they've done some other things. What the hell? Recurve bow, there we go. So on top of that, this means that the total cost has actually gone up to 1,100 from 900, so it costs 200 more gold. The attack speed, I believe, remains the same, but it gets this unique passive thing. Basic attack deals additional 10 physical damage on hit. So this doesn't actually increase your physical damage stat. This is actually like an on-hit effect. It's just straight up 10 extra physical damage.
The pact remains unfulfilled.
Shut up, Callista. Anyway, so all items that this thing builds into, it looks like the prices remained unchanged. So the Recurve bow, there's a bit of an earlier sort of price increase in the sense that you have to spend more, but initially to get the Recurve bow, but the ultimate cost is roughly the same. Now, that actually also means, to get back to the Recurve bow, here we go. The one item that has been changed as a result of this, that actually gets to keep the whole Recurve bow passive, is Runaan's Hurricane, which I find sort of interesting. Because, well, Runaan's Hurricane is probably my least favorite item in the game. Just because people talk about it so much, like it is in theory a good thing, which I do understand. Yes, in theory, ideal situations, Runaan Hurricane can be a very good item. The problem is those ideal situations sort of rarely exist, and people typically in solo queue don't know how to utilize it very well, so they'll like do things like play Callista and rush Runaan's Hurricane and then just really suck with it because they don't use it properly. And it's just, when I'm playing support, for example, it's really frustrating because I'll get our AD carry a lead by doing something with a good hook and blitz or something, and then they'll go back and like first buy Runaan's, like, well, shit, now your dueling potential is garbage and Graves is just gonna shoot you in the face and die. You're gonna die. So it's nice that Runaan's Hurricane is getting this little extra bump here. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if it'll make me hate this item less, but it's certainly something. Alright, in any case, this is public test dome stuff. Who knows if this actually goes live, but I mean, it looks pretty sensible. It's roughly in line with all kinds of sort of the basic item balance changes Riot has been doing this season. So, yeah, those are my thoughts, I suppose. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you around.